All right, we're joined by women's head soccer coach Sammy Boateng. And Sammy, first of all, obviously everything's different this year, but run us through what the schedule is going to look like and why it looks like that.
So with our schedule, we're playing conference games, and for us, we're just excited to be able to play, through this, pandemic. And so for us, the MAC decided to divide us into the East and West, which most sports have that. But in women's soccer, we were able to play everyone each year. So it's the East and West, and then more of a round robin, two games. Each team has a home game and away game against another team. So for us, we start with NIU, and we ended the regular season with them in a very tough 2-1 battle. And then we are home against Eastern, and another tough game in the conference where last year we're up 2-0, and they fought back to be able to win that game. And a lot of learning lessons for us. And then a big showdown with Ball State at Ball State for our third game. And then our rival um, at Central. And then we come back home against Toledo. So for us, the first half of the schedule are, it's going to be tough, obviously, coming off of 15 months of no actual games, and being able to train in the fall and train, this longest preseason we've had ever. But being able to actually, be productive and come together as a group, which we weren't able to do throughout, all of quarantine.
Obviously, so much of soccer is fitness. You know, you pretty much lost a summer of development, and the onus was on the women on the team to stay in shape and everything like that. How did you guide them from afar as a coach through that difficult period, and to make sure that they're still in shape and still as technically sound as they can be?
Yeah, for our group, I always, we always talk about it as a staff. We feel very fortunate that we have such competitive women on our team that they're ultra competitive about everything. So when it comes to fitness, making sure that they're all fit, not just one or two people, but you know, really competing against each other through the fitness packets that our strength coach Mike did an awesome job of getting information out, getting the right information to them, and periodizing it so that it's not everything all at once, but guiding them through it with what he wanted them to do. But for them and for our group, they're just very self-aware and very self-conscious about what they want to do and our goals. So when it came to getting fit and us having to push them, we didn't have to do a whole lot, which is a huge relief for us as a coaching staff because they're just self-aware and competitive enough that they want to win so bad that they're going to do everything that is asked of them, and sometimes, not just sometimes, most of the time, go above and beyond what is asked to be able to get things done.
You recently named your captains Morgan Addison, Bailey Corn, and Maggie Rogers. What does that trio bring to the team in terms of leadership?
Yeah, for us, it's awesome because each of them lead in such a different manner, and they mesh so well together with what their strengths are. Morgan is a lead by example. She is a lead, almost like a warrior leader out on the field. She is the brave heart of the group. Of let's go and get the job done. She's going to run her socks off, get stuck in tackles, score goals. Bailey is more of the in betweener of like, yes, she gets stuff done on the field, but also connects well with people and is a people person. And Morgan's a people person too, but Bailey, that's more of her like realm. And then Maggie is, I just don't even know how to explain Maggie. She is the energy and the glue to this group. And it's interesting because we talk about it as a staff of like the goalkeepers do their own stuff and then they come together with us. And once they come together with the rest of the group, Maggie, you can hear her from when we start to when we end. And for us, we thought that was integral to the group, but the group also felt the same way too. They voted for Maggie to be a captain. And to me, that says a lot about a person when the group chooses you to help lead them. So with Maggie, her energy, her spark, her awareness of the game, and her her tenacity to be better in everything that we ask her to be.
You have Bailey and Morgan returning. Obviously, those were your two top scorers from last year. The scoring was a bit dependent on them. How do you plan to change that this year? And who do you see stepping up on the offensive front?
Yeah. So for us, playing style wise, not a ton's going to change. We want to be able to press higher up the field and, in the attacking third, when we have possession of the ball, a little bit more ball movement and just movement in general. So, for us, looking forward to Jenna Blackburn stepping up, who's a freshman, Sid Smith. We have Sue Suzuna, who is by far our most technical and soccer savvy player on the team. Hannah Radu. Just going down the list, you got Reagan Wisser, you have Jordan Campbell up front, and also when it comes to our outside backs getting forward, and that's something that we've been working really hard on. So you have kids like MC Burnett and Kai, and then newcomer Katie Schumacher and Katie Sullivan getting up the field. So for us this year, we feel like we have a lot more weapons. So hopefully it takes a little bit more pressure off of Morgan and Bailey to get, involved, which is great that they have more help. But I know with those two, they're ultra competitive and want to score as much as they can. So, for us, we're hoping they continue to score and then get more help from the others.
So Thursday, how do you prevent the girls, or the ladies on the team, from getting maybe too amped up to finally get out there and play against somebody that's in a different uniform?
Yeah. That's going to be a tough one. That's definitely going to be a tough one, I think, for us, allowing them to enjoy that moment, enjoy the excitement, enjoy the aura of playing someone else, but then being able to channel that into a positive way of jazzed up and energized to be able to run, but am I making the right runs? Am I helping back when I need to? Am I getting stuck in this tackle because it's the right time to make that tackle? So for us, I don't think we're going to be able to harness them and pull them back. Honestly, we don't want to. We want them to be able to enjoy the game, enjoy the moment, enjoy playing with each other, and enjoy just the atmosphere of the game of soccer and the MAC. It's an exciting conference. You never know, depending on the day, who's going to win that game, but giving them the ability and the freedom to be able to express themselves and use up all the excitement and energy that they can. I know the first 10 minutes is, I'm probably just going to have to sit there and just go, here we go. But it's going to be an exciting 10 minutes for us.
All right. Thanks for joining us, Sammy.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.